Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel, and today is going to be our very first mod showcase for TCG Card Shop Simulator, and I picked a pretty obvious one. I get if anybody had to wager a guess as to what mod I was going to test out first, it was probably going to be this one. We're looking at the Fast Pack Opening mod. And this mod does a few things. It's pretty helpful, pretty useful, depending on, I guess exactly what it is you're looking for when it comes to this game. As you guys know, the gameplay loop is literally opening a billion of these packages, and it can be very, very, very time consuming, depending on, if you've turned the settings up in your settings or whatever. It could be quite tedious to sit there and open packs, and if you ain't really got all day to be waiting, you can definitely accelerate that process quite a bit. So if you've installed BepInEx and you have it set up, which I guess upon further review I probably should have done the BepInEx installation tutorial first, huh? Well, okay, anyway, we'll cover that in this video just to make sure we cover all bases because you should probably know how to install BepInEx first before you try to start installing other mods, but we'll get to that. So as you can see here, the BepInEx plugin is a bit different than Supermarket Simulator, whereas you can actually enable and access mods through BepInEx in game, which is definitely new to me. It's not something I'm actually used to or accustomed to, but as you can see, the only mod I have installed is the Fast Pack Opening 1.0.7, and as you can see, you have settings in here that you can alter and change on the fly. Now, I'm not gonna lie, when I saw this, I got a little jealous because I'm just like, this would be supremely useful in Supermarket Simulator. If Supermarket Simulator's BepInEx plugin was like this, where you could go in and manage and just like adjust all of your in-game mods and adjust the settings on the fly like this, that would be absolutely amazing. So if somebody wants to get on that, that'd be spectacular. But anyway, what does this mod do? So it allows you to auto open. You can press one button and it'll enable auto opening packages to just continuously open them until they're gone. It allows you to I don't know what the high value threshold is. I'm not really sure what that is, but speed multiplier is how fast you open them. Pickup speed multiplier is how fast you pick them up off the shelf. Held limit, you can up this and it'll show you how many card packs you can hold at one time, which is also very useful because I think the default is like 8, but you can bring this up to whatever you want it to be, really. I think you could just type in your own number, and then this is a held item text for on the bottom of the screen. It tells you like how many packs you're holding, and you can adjust the positioning of it. And that's basically the gist of it. So right now I have the mod enabled. I have max hold limit enabled, which means that there is a limit that you can actually hold as far as products or items are concerned. So let's check it out and see what the results are. I turned the speed up to 7 times the speed. I can hold up to 20 packs at a time. I didn't change the pickup speed because I don't really have a problem with that one. So let's, now that we're here, let's press F. Well, let's click close to close it, and then we'll head over to the shelf here. And as you can see, I'm able to pick up 20 packs of cards now instead of whatever it was before. And like I said, I could either increase or decrease this. As you can see on the bottom left side of the screen, very tiny down there, it says held packs 20. And then my button to auto open the packs is the number 1 on the keyboard. So if I hit the R button to open packs, it'll open up the screen here and I can hold the button. And this is me holding the button, and it opened the packs as normal. As you can see, it was significantly faster because of the multiplier. Very quickly. They're opening super fast. But if I press the number 1, it'll toggle auto open, and I won't have to do anything now. I could just sit here and watch the packs open. I also have it to stop whenever it finds a rare card, and at that point you just click again and it'll continue. So it'll keep going until it finds something good, and when it finds something good, you'll have to click to continue it. You can make it to where it doesn't stop when it finds something good and it just keeps going, but that's completely up to you. See, so it finally found a card that was new and expensive, so it stopped right there, and then you just press the button again and it'll just continue until it's done with all the packs. 3, 2 more packs, 1 more pack. Oh, pretty good. Oh, damn. In 1 pack? That was nice. Okay, and there you go. That's basically the gist of this mod. I mean, it might have some other maybe not so important features or maybe not so prominent features that I'm not all that concerned about, but you know, that's the main thing for me, is I really just wanted to be able to open packs faster, and that's kind of it, really. I mean, there's not really much else to it. I'm sure there's some fine tuning and some tweaking that you can do that'll make the game kind of function in a way that's beneficial to you. I like this mod. I think it's I do think it's recommended considering how many packs you have to open. One thing I will say about mods in this game in general is a lot of them, quite a few of them, seem to be simply just like flat out just cheats, kind of, where it's just like, you know, give yourself a ton of money, adjust the rates of you know, how you get the cards or whatever, and it like essentially removes the RNG from the game, a lot of them, and just like, oh, you can get whatever you want whenever you want, you can buy specific cards exactly how you want them and everything like that. And I'm not really like, I don't really care for those mods all that much. I don't judge anybody who uses them. It's just like that. I don't need anything. I don't want mods in my game that will defeat the purpose of me playing the game, because at that point I'm just gonna go play something else. Like there's no reason, it makes no sense for me to invalidate my reason for playing the game, because that, you know, that invalidates my reason for playing the game. You know, it is what it is. But stuff like this that's a little more complex, has a little bit more nuance, some options and stuff that you can mess around with. I'll definitely cover stuff like this so you guys can check these mods out. You can use them or not use them, as usual. It's no pressure, kind of is what it is. But just letting you guys know what I will be using. So let me put these back real quick, and then we're going to basically just go over how to get these mods installed. So let's pause this real quick, and we're going to head over to our Nexus. Okay, so here we are over at the Nexus. We got our Bepanex pack for TCG Card Shop Simulator. You want to go ahead and download this like you would normally do, and once you download it, you want to save it into a folder. I have a special folder specifically named TCG Simulator. Where's oh, hold on, let me find. All right, so here's my folder that I keep all of my mods in. These are all the ones that I've downloaded that I plan on checking out and seeing how they work. So you want to save it here. Here's the mod right here, the Bepanex pack for TCG. I saved it in this folder and I unpacked it, and then you're gonna get to your game directory the exact same way you normally would. You're gonna go to Steam, right click the game, go to manage, and then go to browse local files, and that'll take you to the actual folder where all of your game no, this is actually the game saves. We want to go here. All right, and it'll take you to your folder, your directory where everything is, and then you'll have your mod that you just downloaded. Here, let me put these up next to each other so you guys can see them properly. This is the mod folder here where I saved my mods. This was the mod that I unpacked right here, and this is the folder here. You're gonna take these, drag it over into your game directory, just like in Supermarket Simulator, and bam, Bepanex is installed. You're good to go. You're all set and ready to install mods. So once you have that set up or whatever, you're gonna go back to the Nexus. You're gonna go to the main page here. I usually go to popular all time to see what the best mods are. First one you'll see here is the fast pack opening. Go ahead and open that up, download it as per usual. Once you download it into your specially designated mod folder that I've made here, you're gonna unpack it, and then you'll have a folder here as usual. Go ahead and open that folder. Now it seems like a lot of these mods already have, like when you download them, they have like a Bepanex folder here already. So you're gonna see one here, and they tell you to just drag this into your directory. I don't do that because I don't want anything like overwritten. I don't want to risk that happening or whatever. So what I do is I open this, and then I open plugins, and then I open this, and I open plugins, and then I drag this folder into it. So whatever's in the BepInEx and plugins folder, you can drag that over. It seems like there's one more that leads you to the DLL, and typically the DLL will go here in the plugins folder. I don't know if that matters or not, but I just took this and put it in here and it works just fine. So I don't think this is a situation where the DLLs have to specifically be in the plugins folder. You may find some mods where that might be the case. I'm not exactly sure, but just for experimental purposes, maybe we can test it out here. There's another mod that I wanted to try out called Auto Light Switch, and I'll do a showcase on that one too. But here we go. As you can see, I'm clicking to extract it. We're going to extract this in the exact same folder as usual. X this out. Oops. And then we have our Auto Light Switch mod right here. You go to BepInEx, go to plugins, and there it is. There's the DLL. So as you can see, this one doesn't have a folder. So I guess it just really depends. So BepInEx, plugins, the DLL's there. For this mod specifically, you're putting the DLL in here instead of the folder. And like I said, I genuinely don't think it really matters, but just do it the way it's presented so it's not an issue. You know that DLLs are going to go in here. If for whatever reason it's not a DLL and it's a folder, just drag it in there. It's not a big deal. It's either going to be the DLL or the folder with the DLL in it. So don't complicate things. Don't confuse yourself. Just take whatever's in the plugins folder and drag it over. It's that simple. Okay, so now that we've done that, I've basically showed you the installation process on both BepInEx and pretty much any other mods that you want to do on here. Let's bring the game back up here. All right, and now we are back in the game. Now here's an interesting thing. Normally in this case, you would close, but I didn't do that. I basically just installed the mod and I didn't close the game, which is typically not what you want to do. You want to have the game closed when you're installing mods. So you definitely don't want to do that. But we're going to save the game real quick, and then we're going to quit out, and then we're going to boot the game back up. So that way we should be able to see the new mod that I installed once I boot the game back up here. But yeah, don't forget to close the game when you're installing mods. Don't be an idiot like me. All right, so let's go ahead and load her up. I've never really quit the game like midday in this game, so I don't really know what the customers are still in there. So it did actually literally save in the exact state it was in before. That's actually good to know. Okay, so let's press F1. And as you can see here, the new mod that I installed, the Auto Light Switch, is here. And then you can set it to light at a specific time. So 1600 hours, you can set it to do then, and it'll just automatically turn on then. That's what I'm assuming. So I guess I don't have to make a video for that now, because I mean, it's super straightforward. So there you go. I guess this is 2 mods in 1. But yeah, so this is essentially the basics on how to install mods in this game. Very straightforward. I do like this in-game interface or whatever, but maybe this wouldn't work exactly in Supermarket Simulator, because there's a lot of things that change as far as aesthetically and stuff in that game that may not work for this kind of interface. But either way, you guys have been shown how to essentially install mods and get started with them. I've showcased the what's the name of that mod, the fast pack opening mod, and what it can do. So hopefully that was helpful for you guys. If you have any questions, concerns, or issues, obviously you can message me. I'll be streaming at some point today to also help out people who have any questions. How'd you get in here, stinky boy? He walked right past those. What the heck? Anyway, so thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hope it was very helpful for you. And yeah, I'll be seeing you guys on the next one.